Helmet, my video on all the 2022 March helmets being revealed. So interestingly enough, these ones are releasing in March. As you can see, the Mandalorian and Luke Skywalker ones are available for pre-order now, and they'll be shipping on the 1st of March. And then the Dark Trooper one just says releasing on the 1st of March. So this is the first new one. The other two I covered in a video yesterday, as well as the Dark Trooper Attack, which I'll talk a bit more about at the end of the video. But I'm just going to quickly run through the Dark Trooper helmet. So it will cost £55 or $60 because we didn't know the prices for any of these helmets. 75343, quite a jump up in numbers. Don't really know why. It'll be 693 pieces. I don't know if this will be releasing in April or March because it says available from March, but I don't know if that'll just be the pre-order. But anyway, this is the interesting set. I will talk a bit more about it in an in-depth video. Subscribe if you don't want to miss that. That'll be probably coming out later today or tomorrow. But yeah, the back of the box, you can see the Dark Trooper, a couple images of it, and it does look really nice. It doesn't necessarily look accurate, but it does kind of have its own stylish look to it. It's an interesting one because the design, I do really like the design. It looks really cool. It's just not necessarily accurate, but I do think the front face looks really nice. The top looks pretty good, as do the eyes. My one thing with the eyes is though you can very clearly see the studs. Kind of wish that was slightly less obvious. And yeah, some of the stickers, there's a lot of stickers on this one. I can immediately count about 8 or something like that. So kind of wish they'd start doing more printing on the helmet set, and I think that's the main criticism of this one. But you can see it there. It does look really nice. This is probably one of my favorite ones, albeit not necessarily accurate. It just looks really, really cool. Next is the Mandalorian one. So I talked a bit about this yesterday, and I'll also be doing an in-depth on this one. 75328, 584 pieces. Same price, and they're all a big, so it's 600 and something for the other two. This one has 584, and it's the same price. So I'm guessing it kind of equals out if you think about it, because some of them are a bit overpriced. Well, this one's a bit overpriced, but the other ones are fairly underpriced, so kind of evens out. But I do really like this one. I think the way they've used the chrome really nicely highlights the helmet. Admittedly, the front section is far too wide in my opinion, and the helmet is just a stud or two too wide, because the Boba Fett one is a stud less wide, and I don't really know why they made this one wider. And the front panels are tilted more, so that doesn't make much sense to me, but it's still an interesting choice they've gone with. But it is a really cool helmet. I just wish, you see the front two chrome grey lines that frame that middle visor part. I wish they'd been on the same level as it as they did in the Boba Fett helmet. But yeah, next is Luke Skywalker or Red 5 helmet. I like the way they put that on brackets below. It's quite a nice thing. Haven't seen that before. £55, $60, so same price, 675 pieces. And yeah, pretty cool in my opinion. I do really like the way they did this. You can see the helmet there. You don't actually see a picture of the helmet without somebody on it. Also, it looks to be 19 centimeters or 7.5 inches tall, and it does look really cool. My one main problem is it kind of frames the gap with the chin and the goggles and yeah. But I really like the details, albeit it does maybe rely a bit too much on printing and stickers. But still looks like a really nice set, as do all these helmets. I'm very impressed actually with these helmets. But the last thing from March, well actually no, Boba Fett's Palace, we still haven't got official images of, which I'm quite disappointed about. So we're on to the Dark Trooper Attack, 166 pieces. Do really like the box art for this one, looks really nice, especially with Mandalorian in the bottom corner. Again, this was on the video I did yesterday. But we now have more pictures. So the back of the set, you can see it twists for the two twist parts. So you can twist it so then Luke's fighting the Dark Troopers, or you can twist the elevator to make it look like it's opening, and then you can also force push one of them. And this will all be covered in that video. Do quite like the new blasters. So now I have a picture of the minifigures, and you can see the blasters look really nice, and it does look really cool. Admittedly, my one criticism is they are slightly shorter than Luke in this image, which really don't really understand why, but still that wouldn't be accurate. And I'll admit this CGI is slightly better. If it is CGI, it's because I'm generally critical of that, but they kind of got it right this time. But anyway, do hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please subscribe. See you in the next one.